want to talk about something that I'm seeing a lot of right now in myself, in my clients, in my family members. It is so clear to me, even as I'm going through it myself, everything that's happening in life, in the collective, in your own energy field, in how you interact with others, is bringing up so much of the parts of ourselves that we do not want to see. We don't want to have to deal with these people or these things or these thoughts. It's keeping us up at night. We are constantly being confronted by the same experiences because we are in a cleansing phase. We are in a purification phase of our lives. And it's very difficult because it is so painful and it is bringing up all the shit that we have been trying to numb out from and run away from and hide from. And we've been doing the inner work. We've been working on ourselves. We've been trying to get to a better place and heal wounds. And when we think we've processed through something, an idea or a thought or a trigger or a person or an experience, and we think, oh my gosh, I've gotten through this. Like, hallelujah, it's over. I don't have to deal with this anymore. Except if that wound is not entirely healed, if it's not something you've actually processed through and your body is still holding the memory of it, there's still work to be done, which means that the trigger is going to continue to come up. And for me, I am seeing it so clear in my own life. And even though I'm so aware of what's going on and I'm able to catch it quicker than I used to be able to, I can really talk myself into believing that I'm the victim, that it's the other person that's causing me pain, that they need to fix themselves so that I could have peace, so that I could feel good, so that I can be comfortable. And it's all their fault that I'm not. And I want to be angry about it. I want to be mad that they're not helping me heal. They're not doing what they're supposed to do to make it so that my life is easier. It's so crazy. Last night, it really occurred to me what I'm seeing and what the universe is trying to gift us with. These shadow parts of ourselves, these unhealed wounds, they are so loud right now. It is so loud because we are transitioning into something better. Something better is on the other side, and yet we're still holding on to what we used to do, how it used to be, what was comfortable. I see it everywhere. I see it in everything. I see it in myself and my clients and my loved ones. And the universe is asking us to let go of that old self once and for all. That victim mentality, the blame, it doesn't work anymore. And I'm doing it. It's just really not working. I'm seeing it, how we want to be who we were before, and that is not going to get us to the next level. It's not. We're clinging, and the discomfort is for us to see, to feel, to know that whatever it is not right anymore. Where is this coming from? Is it truly them? Is it the truth? It's like it really isn't the truth, no matter what I'm trying to say about somebody else controlling my experience. It's not true. It's not true. So it's a subconscious belief, and the gift is the trigger. And once we can see what's going on inside, where that came from, what part of us is holding on to that, getting out of the thought and getting into the body. So getting out of the head, moving out of the thinking mind, the cognitive mind, and feeling where it's locked up in your body. And for me, it's often here in my heart, this feeling here in my solar plexus, my throat, like I'm being silenced, not speaking my truth. My heart feels hard and calcified. My will center is tired. I feel like I'm not strong enough to do the things that I know I'm called here to do. And like these feelings of tension in these parts of your body is an indication that you're not clear there. It's stuck. It's a belief that's stuck and it's not moving, it's not flowing through. So it's like literally trapped in these parts of your body, in these centers of your body, your chakra centers, right? It could be anywhere in your body. But for me, like I feel it the most here, here, here. And when I'm able to come out of the mind and come into my body and I feel that, and I think the thoughts that activate those centers that make me feel tight and bound up, I can move through. I could use my conscious mind to let those feelings, the sensations in my body that are held up there, I can allow them to be moved through. And that is such a miracle when that happens. That means that you are processing through trauma, a past experience that's been held up in your body. And then it becomes less about what's happening in your mind and the thought you're thinking that's making you feel like the victim. And you come back to this place of like, oh, I'm actually safe in this moment. Like if I clear out all of that stuckness, the sensations that were keeping my body safe in the past, it's really miraculous what comes through after that. It's going to get us to the next level. It's going to get us to that next phase. And if we're able to let go of what we thought we were, I mean, we were that. That is who we were, and that helped us out. That was good for us back then, but not anymore. It's not good for us anymore. And yet we're still trying to hold on to it. We're still saying, like, oh, yeah, that's what I need. That's familiar. But all this discomfort that we're feeling, that is literally our body telling us that's not for us anymore. That's no longer serving us. That's not for me anymore. Thinking that it's their fault, it's because of them, it's because of that is creating this experience for me. It's not. It's because I continue to go down that path. It's because I continue to choose that pattern. It's because I continue to default back to those ideas, those thoughts, that victim consciousness, that I can't move to the next level, that I can't get to that next phase of freedom. Because what I truly want is freedom. I don't want to feel hard anymore. I don't want to feel like my heart is calcified. I don't want to hate. I don't want to judge. I don't want to criticize, because it keeps my heart closed. It does nothing for the other person. It ruins everybody's experience, including my family. It seeps into every single part of your life. There is no freedom in that. There is no peace in that, in criticizing, judging, feeling like the victim, feeling like the world is against you. But what if you thought of all of it as a gift? What if it was a gift? To be able to see these parts of yourself and say, whoa, that is something that I continue to do. I am holding us in this pattern. I am partly responsible for this interaction, for how shitty everything feels, why I'm so angry or upset, why I can't sleep at night, because I'm in a loop, a thought loop, and it's making my body tense, and it's making all these parts of my body feel constricted and tight. And then I'm stressed, and I wake up stressed. And then that seeps out into how I interact with my child, how I interact with my clients, how I interact with life, my community, everyone around me. I'm stressed. My nervous system can't handle it, and neither can yours. And that's why all of these things are coming up, because we've asked for it. We want to be free. We keep going to the healers wanting to be free, and they keep saying the answers are within you, and they are. And those medicines, the medicines that these healers provide, they're good for us. But we don't just leave there and think, oh, I feel good for now, and then don't come home and do the work and practice the consciousness of it. We have to come into our body and actually integrate it into our lives, integrate it into our body. Remember the teaching. Feel the medicine work through your body from that healer, right? It's the integration part. you're not healed just because you go and you have a really cool experience and then you come home and you're like, I'm healed. You're not. You actually have to practice it now. And that means changing the pattern, changing the thought, taking responsibility for not going into that same story loop, right? That causes you pain. Anyway, this is what I'm seeing. We are responsible for our experience. And I, just like everyone else, am asking for the clearing of the blocks. I want to expand. I want to get to the next level, but only I am holding myself back because I keep choosing to go back to these stories that helped me at one point. It supported me at one point, but here I am today saying, I get to choose the way I respond to this. And there is truly so much magic there. And that is what it means to go into the depths, to meet our shadows, to see these parts of ourselves that the other is showing us instead of putting up the wall, instead of like calcifying our heart. That's how we get to the next level. That's the breakthrough moment. I see so much of us struggling. I see so much pain. And I know it doesn't need to be this way. What's happening right now are gifts. And I really hope that this provided you with some support and some courage to, instead of seeing what someone else is doing to you, and seeing what the gift is for you. Because I truly believe there's freedom on the other side of it. Okay, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will be on next week. See you soon. Bye.